Hello, happy Tuesday. Remember, before we kick off, drop me a liking down below, especially if you're a regular viewer and you like my videos. It does always help me, so appreciate that little click of the button. Just drop me a liking down below. A comment is also helpful, smiley face, thumbs up, or just let me know how you're doing out there, particularly with the recent changes and news that we are in for a bit of a bumpy ride up until Christmas with the way things are, which we can't control. And we definitely can't control it. And getting angry without offering solutions and complaining without offering solutions is understandable, but perhaps not the way to go. So, why you can't lose weight? That's a bit of a bold statement. Thank you for the like. Why you can't lose weight? So, basically, and I call it a sneak peek because every month I do a video newsletter for the people inside of our program, for the ladies inside of our program. Fit Brummie Bootcamp, our women-only group fitness program, which is outdoors, which is COVID secure and fine. Don't use equipment, don't do anything like that. Of course, as always, comment with 6 weeks down below if you want to get some details on how you can drop up to a stone, maybe more, in 6 weeks, even before the end of the year. So in our program every month we do a video newsletter. So I do a video newsletter because basically the one thing that I do not want this group to be is just another fitness class, because you can go to a fitness class well, I say you can go to a fitness class anywhere for the time being. Anyone can go and exercise anywhere. But most people, when they come to me, they want to lose weight, so they've got a weight loss goal. So my goal as a coach is when somebody comes to me and says, "Hi John, I want to lose weight," my goal is to say, "Well, okay, let's do that then." Unfortunately, what tends to happen is that people go to a program and they just try and exercise more, and then they don't lose weight, and then they wonder why it doesn't work. Hello, Lisa. And they wonder why it doesn't work. So basically, the problem is, and this is compounded in 2020, and here's a bit of a sneak peek, is because people get so focused on outcomes, as in goals. So they get so focused on something like an event, like a holiday, a wedding, a special birthday, these sort of things. Because those things aren't really happening, unfortunately, this year, people have got no driving force. So it's very hard to actually consistently lose weight without that goal in place. So that's why a lot of people aren't, and that's why a lot of people are going to come out of this year in a lot of trouble from a weight perspective, because they got into that sort of lockdown thing initially, the Joe Wicks PE, all that sort of stuff. Everybody I know joined Strava. Then that sort of started to dissipate and started to dwindle. Now we're heading into winter. Everybody's getting a little bit sort of, low and down because it's dark, it's getting cold, we can't do anything, we've got all these things going on. So everyone's getting a bit down. So what do we tend to do in those situations? We tend to make ourselves feel better. And what do most people do to make themselves feel better? Eat and drink and not do very much, me included. Fortunately for me, for the last 15 years, I've taught myself the benefits of exercise and how exercise can make you feel better and how eating better can make you feel better. But that took years of practice to understand what that actually does. So the reason why a lot of people can't lose weight is because they haven't got that solid goal to aim for. And because of 2020 and the way 2020's been, that's compounded it. So what do? Well, you have to think about it a little bit differently. So what we do in our program, and what I try to do in my program when I teach, when people come to us, is yes, we want to build the program so they're consistent. Obviously, you turn up. If you turn up to exercise, you will get better at it if you keep going. But from a weight loss perspective or from a progress perspective, we have to think about it a little bit differently. And that's what we tend to do. So in this month's newsletter, if those of you who are going to get this month's newsletter, who's watching it, what we're going to talk about is goal setting, but how to think about it differently so you don't completely capitulate, great word, fall off the wagon. Yeah, we don't completely capitulate or fall off the wagon when you're not getting that specific result that you want. Okay, you don't completely fall off the wagon. And there is a way to think about that and do that. And we're going to be talking our members through that this month and give them some extra help, particularly going into winter, because we are outdoors and obviously the weather is turning, and we need to make sure that we keep people sort of engaged, happy and motivated, but also getting results. Because the next 4 to 5 months are critical for health and whatever else, not only for our physical health, but also our mental health. So if you do nothing, you can't expect anyone to give you a free pass, because we've had 6 months now. If you hibernate for the next 4 and then complain next year that, oh, it's terrible, and you haven't done anything about it, you've had enough time, so you need to sort it out. So that's what we do. We're going to be helping the guys to be consistent. We're going to be helping the guys to get results, and also we're going to help you think about this whole weight loss progress thing a bit differently, so they get results. So if you want to have a chat about our next 6-week transformation program for our women only program, all you need to do is comment below with 6 weeks, or drop me a message via the page. You can go back to the page, click on the WhatsApp, and you can send me a message directly. We can have a chat. We can see if and how we can help. If we can't, fine. If we can, then potentially we can get you started as soon as possible, maybe next week if you're lucky. Of course, if you're already involved or you're not interested, that's fine. All you need to do is drop me a like in down below. I'd always appreciate that. A comment is great. Share the video if there's anybody out there that you know this video might benefit, or tag anybody in if there's anybody out there, again, who you feel this might be appropriate for. So let's go. There's something to think about, and if you want more details on anything that we do and you want that extra level of help, again, just comment down below with 6 weeks, and we can have a chat. Have a good day.